Hello, welcome to the video. Now, today it's a last minute shot. Seems the weather's turned nice, and I've come to a wood that's only about 20-minute drive from where I live. A place called North Cliffe, just outside of Market Weighton. Now we've still got bits of sunlight which is shining right into where I want to be. The reason I've come here is because there's a lot of silver birch trees, and hopefully they've still got some yellow leaves on it, which the colours will just stand out nicely. So I've got about an hour and a half left of sunlight. As I said, it was a last minute thing. Rushed to get all my gear collected up into the car, and off we went. So, with all that said, let's get on with the video and see what we could come up with. As you can see, these two oak trees, they must be, well, I would say going on for 100 years old, each of them, especially the one that's at the back. But oak trees and silver birch in here, plentiful. See over there, in the distance there, there's a group of silver birch. I can just see the sun's coming through on them leaves there. So we'll just take a shot of that. And there we are. Another one. Well, it looks like we're losing the light. Just over there, there's a big rain cloud, and the sun's just gone behind it. So, not really getting the effect that I want. So what we're going to do, we're going to go take another route into forest, going that way. Because last time I was here, I went round the edge of this field here, and I just brought myself back to where I started. So I'm going to go down that track there, see where that brings me. I'll see if I can pick any decent up. But I don't know if that cloud's going to show up behind. But anyway, let's crack on. Well, that track that I was on, I don't think that was a proper track. It seemed to come to a dead end. Then there was a gate, and you can see where it'd been leaning, where it's leant over, obviously with people trying to climb over it. It's weakened the post and it's laying down. So we'll have to go the other route. Like I say, we'll have to make on a bit because someone's come from behind that cloud a bit of sunshine over there. Obviously I'm in a dull bit, and let's see if we can hurry up and catch a few more images without taking the wrong path. So let's go. Right, this junction just here is last time I came this way, I went that way, which I'm going to go that way now because there's some nice big oak trees through there on a photograph. But then it brought me back out here after I'd gone down one track that led me to a dead end. I've just had a look what time it is, and we've still got roughly about another hour of daylight. I'm just hoping that sun's going to keep popping out, you know, at least when I need it, or when I want it, should I say. But I might have left it a bit too late actually, because there's not many trees with leaves on. But I mean, there's a good few. So I'm just hoping for the sunlight to come out on them, so they stand out a bit better. Like that one over there. And there's another one just here. See if I can get a shot of that one. Yep. You can see all the ferns are starting to die off and that as well. There's not many of these with green on. That one looks a bit dark. Now over there, there's a mixture of colours. Oranges, browns, greens, yellows, red. It looks quite nice actually. I'll see if I can get a picture of that. The last time I was here, this was the scene that I got. I shot it both in colour and in black and white. So you've got a nice oak tree there, silver birch there, and then you've got the sea here. Now, if I remember right, it was a bit more grown up round like this. It was about 8 months since the last year. So oh, there's a squirrel. I don't know if the camera picked that up like, but no, that's a nice oak tree, is that? But there's some better ones as we go through. Well, I've actually found some fern that's green. Would have looked better with a bit of sunlight on it, but beggars can't be choosers. Just nice being out. When you get into this part of the woodland, there's nothing but silver birch. And then you get the odd oak tree stuck in the middle of it all. But I definitely think I've left it too late. Now this is one of the big oak trees that I wanted to photograph. But obviously I'm not going to get it all in, it's too big. And then if I go too far back, it's all, you get all the silver birch trees in it, so it actually spoils it. So I'm going to take a shot and see what I can get. And then there's another one just at the back of it, see if I can get some of that as well. And that's the other one. Here's another big one. Excuse me. Well, we've taken another path this time, and we're going round the edge of it. But when you look over there, I don't know if the camera's showing it up, but you look through the trees, and I'll tell you what, we'll move over a bit. And then, I don't know if you can just see it round here. There, all grey cloud. And then over there, it's raining. So I think we better get a bit of a mosey on and get back to the car before it comes over here. But I think it's blowing that way. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. So, let's crack on. These mushrooms on here, they look a bit slimy. They actually look like the back of a frog. More mushrooms. Well, it is the time of year for them. Well, that's different. Usually these are made out of wood. Oh man, look, there'll be a bloody animal asleep in it. So, right, let's press on. Well, we must be on the right track, because the pathway's getting wider. It's getting duller as well. I just noticed there's a fence, so once we're going around the edge of it. The thing that I've noticed coming around here is where we started off at the other side, everything was sort of like dying off. Yeah, everything was dying off. Next to no leaves on the trees. But then we get over here, look at it. Green, yellow, orange. A lot different. Right, so Which way do we go? Well, there's a fence there, so let's opt for this way. Probably the wrong way, like. Might be end up coming. No admittance. I must go into Farmer's Field or something like that there. Never seen so many silver birch trees. Another squirrel. Well, I keep following the edge of this fence I found somewhere. The other thing you've got to be careful about coming places like this, especially when there's leaves and that on the ground. They've got all the roots and that sticking up. Quite easily trip over. But we'll keep following the path round and see where it brings it. We can't be far off the road now, surely. But we'll soon see. Okay then, we're back to where we started now. Path there, we're coming just there, 50 yards away. It's been not a bad walk. Been right the way around instead of doubling back on myself like I did last time. I've actually come right the way around, back down that side, then back across, more or less parallel with the road, but in a bit. And somebody's house over there, a nice house as well, which led us along this path back to where we started. Now, might not be much of a video, but I've taken loads of images. I get carried away sometimes taking them. But like I say, if you get one good one out of 100 or whatever, it's been worth it. So, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comments down below please, and hit the subscribe button. And look forward to seeing you in the next one. So, stay safe. Bye for now.